But anyway, yes, it is back to Michigan Dynasty in College Football 25. The number 2 Michigan Wolverines, 4-0, sorry. Oh, no, we're looking for 5-0. I said that correctly. Battle the Minnesota Golden Gophers for the Little Brown Jug. Today from Michigan Stadium, we look to continue our dominance.
Welcome to Ann Arbor and the Big House, home to one of the most storied programs in college football and the first one to win 1,000 games, the Michigan Wolverines. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines.
Weather in this game, much like it was IRL, as Tommy Dolman will kick off from a rainy Michigan Stadium. And Minnesota set to return, and they will. From a couple yards deep into the end zone, and McCullough will make a nice tackle. Minnesota starts at the 13 as we take a look at the Little Brown Jug stats. Michigan, 77 wins in this series history. And we'll see if we can keep it in Ann Arbor today. First play. Looking for the outside, and we say no. We got in there with Jayshon Barham, but missed the tackle, but a couple other Wolverines were sitting in there waiting. Second down. And on an option run, and they've got blocks. It will not be a first down, but Brosmer makes it 3rd down and 2 now. And here we go. It's a pitch play and a missed tackle. Makari Page misses a tackle. We're missing tackles everywhere. And it's going to be unless Will Johnson can save us. It will not be a Minnesota touchdown, but wow, what a breakdown. Terrible. 1st and goal. It shouldn't have been a first down, let alone a play down to the 2-yard line, and Minnesota pounds it in. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. That was outstanding. Oops, didn't mean to do that. To make it 7-0 Minnesota. Just 2 minutes into the game, and they do. Had him in a 3rd down, and then we just allow way too big of a play. Stewart will call a fair catch from the 4. Well, out we go. We got a good cornerback matchup, I guess. Will Johnson hasn't gotten the interceptions really all that much, but so be it. First down for the 25 for Michigan. And here's Donovan Edwards to the outside. Got held up on his own offensive line, and Donovan Edwards out past the 40. We're going to be able to do that all game. You really like our chances as Khalil Mullings will enter. And we got a nice block from the fullback, Max Bredesen. Khalil Mullings with a move for some extra yardage. From the 40-yard line for Michigan to the 43-yard line of Minnesota. And now we got a single safety and 2 go routes. And we're going to take a sack. Looked at both of those go routes, saw the curl, but saw it too late. A loss of 8 yards. Makes it 2nd down and 18. That is Marlon Klein, and Marlon Klein's going to pick up a first down. 2nd string tight end getting an early completion. Orgy with Donovan Edwards, first down from the 26. And here is Donovan Edwards. Not great blocking from the offensive line, only a gain of a yard. See if Samaj Morgan's an option on this play. Not looking like it. Orgy going to find Tyler Morris, which will bring up 3rd down and 3. 82 of 111 on the season for Alex Orgy. We're going to dump that off to Donovan Edwards, and it's incomplete. Well, 4th down and 3. Do we like our chances of picking up a first down if we run this football? Oh, I called the wrong play.
They're certainly not out of field goal range here, but they want to try to pay off this.
Well, this isn't good. Edwards has a hole. Donovan Edwards. 1st and goal, Michigan. Well, the early risk pays off. Really just want to keep pace with Minnesota right now. We're not going to allow big plays like that all game. And we got a touch pass. It is Tyler Morris with a move. It'll be a Michigan touchdown. Well, we've answered. So that's good. Had to go for it on 4th down once, which is not good. But we have a tie game, or about to be a tie game, hopefully. Tyler Morris, who's quickly becoming my favorite receiver in any facet of the game. Zavada's PAT is good. 9 plays, 74 yards in 4 minutes. In a 7-7 tie now. So Dolman to send it. Will they bring this one out? I wouldn't. Hillman coming in. One broken tackle, but once again, they don't even get it to the 15-yard line. Not a pass. Well, one pass for Minnesota on their first drive on the 1st and goal. Mason Graham got free. That's a completed ball. In between a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. And I think that was Jackson, yes, as Max Brosmer will pass 1,000 yards on the season. Minnesota does come into this game at 3-1. There's Michigan players everywhere here, but nobody in position to make a play.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27.
Second completed pass for Max Brosmer. Big house crowd rising up for this one, and another broken tackle. Struggling to bring down Bangura.
You ain't getting by all these guys.
Ugh.
The middle, unless your offensive line,
that's a struggle.
Everybody is putting in the work up front.
Not even seen Darius Taylor yet.
Finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice big?
All right, Josiah Stewart got free. This is a deep ball and picked off. Jaden McBurrows with a block from behind and a nice return after the interception. Underthrown deep ball picked off by McBurrows.
Most people say offenses have the advantage, right? They know where they're going. They have the footing.
Football! Yep.
Still got to guess. They might be a little bit more cautious. No, sir. This defensive back does a great job breaking in the football, going up and making the INT.
Interesting choice there by Brosmer.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the
So
field.
1st and 10, Michigan. And here's Donovan Edwards. Not much. Tried to cut that back. That did not go how we wanted. We do pick up 2 yards. 2nd down and 8 from the 28. Blitz coming. And we're not going to be able to get it away. Yes, we are, but just barely. Was trying to find Colston Loveland, and that just did not work. I don't know. I'd have to reinstall NHL 24 for that. But that's not really all that difficult. 3rd down, it's out to Donovan Edwards, and we got blocks. Edwards out past the 40. Screen passes have bailed us out quite a bit this year. On 3rd and long, Michigan converts. Khalil Mullings had a block. Now he picks up another. Mullings with a move, spinning out of another tackle and down to the 41. Well, I don't really like any of these plays, so I guess we're going to continue to keep the ball on the ground.
It's because it's a way of life, right? It's that
From the 41, Mullings cuts it back. Khalil Mullings. 2nd down and inches.
anticipate this one being much tighter than the last time when it was a blowout.
No, cornerback or I want to say free safety were the moves for us. Oh, Hall's in the game. That's interesting. Maybe this Michigan run-heavy offense is starting to take its toll on some of our players here. Seeing a good rotation of backs. Is Orgees back to pass. Marlon Klein got picked off on that, but he's still able to get free, and it's 1st and goal, Michigan. Oh, well, I called the wrong play again. Oh, goodness. This is like the 4th or 5th running back I've seen in the game already today. It is Cole Cabana with a cut and a touchdown. Michigan leads. Don't see too many carries for Cole Cabana. But, I mean, we've seen Edwards, we've seen Mullings, we've seen Hall, and now Cabana. And he finishes off the drive. I want to say we saw every single one of them on that drive alone. 1 carry, 5 yards, and a touchdown. Zavada, PAT, good. A 7-point lead with 4:02 to go in the first. Doman sends it away. And this one will be returned again. Their best return of the day, but still would be much better off just taking the touchbacks with the Minnesota Golden Gophers. So Brosmer going to try and bounce back after the interception. Mason Graham got in there. It's eventually going to be Josiah Stewart who finishes the play off for a loss of a yard. 2nd down and 11.
I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep?
And that's Kenneth Grant. Got free, and it's a good thing he did. Otherwise, I think that run play breaks for Minnesota just a little bit. 3rd and 11. Brosmer's sure to be throwing, and that is going to be a false start. So back it up even more. 3rd down and 16. That changes the way we're going to play this a little bit. We average 23.3 yards every time we call this play, but we need to call it to get that average down. 3rd and 16. Brosmer, plenty of time. He's going to get sacked. Derek Moore. 4th down upcoming for Minnesota.
Exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
Right as Brosmer was trying to get that ball away. I don't even know how he was able to hold up. So Crawford, near the end line, punts it away. Short punt. Stewart with a little space to return, and inside the 40 is where Michigan will start off their 3rd drive of the game. I really like Tyler Morris on this play. We're going to launch it that way anyway. Orgy, I think, got hit as he fired. Lucky that didn't get intercepted. We've had a lot of plays like that happen here in college football 25 in general. Delayed handoff. Donovan Edwards got 3. 3rd down and 7.
3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy.
Marlon Klein going to be wide open on the play. He's not going to get it. It's 4th down and 1. Well, fullback dive has been fairly reliable for us. I don't want to kick a field goal from this point. We struggle with deep field goals, and it's a windy day here at Michigan Stadium. So Max Bredesen, fullback dive. Once again, fullback dive gets us way more than we needed it to. 1st down, Michigan to the 22. right, we'll probably get to that player either today. We're not going to play a Dega game today, but we will be playing one tomorrow.
And they get the first down.
Donovan Edwards looking for space. Finds it for a gain of 8.
A little bit of running room before they get him down.
Keep pounding
Not
away.
much going on in the passing game so far.
If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more. guys
Not
to
going to
the
complain too much. That is Samaj Morgan. Touchdown, Michigan.
What a catch and run for 6.
Samaj Morgan and the first passing touchdown of the day.
It's huge. And also,
Actually, that's not true. The first touchdown was a touch pass.
Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run
Right at the... We ran that on the final play of the first quarter.
job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown.
You know what they say, nothing good happens when you snap the ball when you could just take quarter number 2. But apparently something good happened. Well, once we kick this PAT, I will let you know.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Zavada 3 for 3 on the day.
Point puts them on top 20.
Michigan will kick off to start the second quarter
Ready to go.
after ending the first with a touchdown. Pat is going to be the quarterback for the Madden franchise.
Nice job by the kickoff
After I negotiated with Ash to let somebody else do it.
Stop him at the 16. Minnesota has it back in the go for
Gonna pump up Michigan Stadium a little bit. First down, Minnesota on the run and running into the teeth of this defense at multiple levels there. Graham and one of the linebackers, I didn't see which one. I think it may have been Rolder, and it was. Second out and 7, and to the outside, nice cut, stiff arm, and it's a Minnesota first down to the 32-yard line. Bangura with a 100-yard game already, but 77 of it on the one play. To the outside again. That is not going to go much of anywhere. Rolder wraps up Bangura. But yet, once again, still no Darius Taylor. It's been Bangura the whole way. And a delayed handoff sheds yet another tackle. Third down and 4 now. Run-heavy Minnesota offense so far here today. We're going to be aggressive here on 3rd and 4. It's the same delayed handoff, and Mason Graham and others are there to stop it, so Minnesota set the punt.
You know what's interesting is a lot of these players on the field right now.
Do believe they have the wind at their back now. Oh, yeah, what a... Well, it's angled toward the sideline, out of bounds at the 27. Still a pretty good boot there.
Guys, here come those maize and blue wings.
So Michigan back out, still in the driving rain. Donovan Edwards with a cut. Donovan Edwards looking out wide. Donovan Edwards, 73 yards. Oh, baby. One play.
How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in week 5?
Well, this offense is top 10.
One move to the outside once we got into that second level is all we needed to break that one for the Don.
They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw
Whoop.
it there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
One of our longer plays of the season. And he is now just 1 yard shy of what Bangura has done. We have 200-yard rushers, one for each team here in the first half. 21-point lead. Against a 3-1 Minnesota team. They've started the season relatively well. Oh, well, probably their best return of the day, out past the 20 to the 21. Well, see if the Minnesota offensive attack changes any bit here. No, they are still running the ball. Bangura's 10th carry.
For them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure...
Second down and 6.
And he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
And there was some pressure, but a wide-open tight end. Pollard has to bring down. Didn't see the name, but Minnesota up to the 50-yard line. Mostly good. I was battling a little bit of a headache earlier today, which is kind of rare for me. I don't really get headaches very often. Would have been live a little bit earlier had that not been the case, but I lived. 2nd down and 7. Oh, just about jumped early. A run yet again. Makari Page wraps up Bangura after a gain of just 2.
How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last
3rd and 5. And a run yet again. This time Michigan has nobody there to stop it. McBurrows gets shoved right off.
And they've got it at the 33. And the Golden Gophers
Well, so far the best drive that Minnesota's had today. Here we go again. I think that was Barham on the tackle, not McBurrows. We oddly enough have 2 number 1s on this defense. 2nd and 8. Watch the touch pass. It's play action going backwards and hit hard for the 2nd Michigan sack of the day. And Josiah Stewart is in on his 2nd.
Storied history of guys up front who can make life miserable for a quarterback.
Just dudes. I mean, guys that win matchups. Guys that, you know, if it's going to be a pass rush on the outside, one-on-one and a tackle, they can go get him at the defensive end spot.
I know, but it was
Hutchinson recently,
frustrating. I was like, I finally get a day off and I got a headache now? What the hell?
Play the same way.
3rd down and 17.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the
Short one. Missed tackle there, but Michigan going to force a long field goal attempt. Collar up on the reception. See if he can make this. We're not really going to try and block it. Actually, we would have had a chance. There's a flag down. And I'm not really sure. Roughing the kicker. I thought I stayed so far away from the kicker. Was this me? No. Who did it? Oh, God, was this late. Holy hell. Colston Loveland, I do believe, comes through. Why Colston Loveland's playing special teams, I have no... Oh, for fuck's sake. That? A brush of the ass?
The officials offer the deal, and
wow.
accepts it, they will take the penalty.
Missed field goal as well.
The most benevolent move, giving the offense a new set of downs.
Makari Page shoved off. Dude. This guy's nuts. You cannot tackle him on first contact. Bangura is having himself a game. 1st and goal from the 5. And an option. Big hit Mason Graham. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 7.
And that's now their 3rd sack at the game. This is one of the best units in the entire country getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great job recruiting after.
Do they go back to Bangura here? Yes, they do. And guess who it is again? Mason Graham on back-to-back plays.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down.
And here we go, 3rd and goal.
Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows.
Rosmer surely going to have to throw for this. Graham coming free again. Oh, wide open man, dude. Good secondary block by Minnesota to pick up Mason Graham, who was trying to wreck the Minnesota offense for the 3rd straight play. Mangum is open in the end zone, and I don't even know how that happens, dude. We're running cover 4. I see Will Johnson and Makari Page on one guy. Tough. So 5:13 to go before halftime. The guy on the left side that wasn't me ran into the kicker again, but this will just mean it's surely a touchback, but we were probably taking a touchback anyway.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
So Minnesota will kick off from midfield, probably boot it through the uprights. Cole Cabana, no chance. Pretty harmless penalty, but it's concerning that that's 2 now. First down, Michigan. Donovan Edwards with a move. Donovan Edwards yet again, man.
And the defense finally makes
Bangura 136. Donovan Edwards 128.
inside the big house. They have those big condominiums down there on the field.
Good God.
Big, huge condominiums. And
Orgy
every year it's a
rolling out. We're going to dump that off to Loveland. Short gain of 4. 101 yards throwing the football. 2 touchdowns today for Alex Orgy when we haven't thrown the ball all that much. And on a rainy day, that's the obvious thing to do. Edwards didn't get a fullback, block from the fullback in Max Bredesen. Still pick up a few yards. It'll leave 3rd and 3. 4-man front. Like our chances here. Edwards out wide, got tripped up a little bit. And from our own side of the field, I don't like, especially with what Minnesota's doing on offense, make them drive the field just a little bit. Uh-oh. Short kick. Hopefully we get a good bounce. Whoa! That's going to be our ball! Michigan football as the short punt bounced off a Minnesota player, and it's recovered. A mistake turns into a good thing. Edwards out wide. Edwards wrapped up after a gain of 5. They want to press Samaj Morgan here on this play, eh? Morgan might just be open, and Orgy overshot him. Big time. 3rd down and 5. Not a single Minnesota defender more than 5 yards off the line of scrimmage here. Throwing, that is Morgan, but he didn't pick it up. But now, in this spot, we go for it. After the 2-minute warning. You can get that 3-touchdown lead back and hopefully kill off the remainder of this first half if we pick this up here. Max Bredesen yet again. Great push by the O-line. Down to the 18-yard line. Minnesota showing blitz, and they do bring everybody. We find Colston Loveland inside the 5, powering down to the 1-yard line. Haven't found Loveland much today. That's only his 2nd catch, and now we will likely be giving the ball back to Minnesota. But that's not really the worst thing in the world, as long as we go back up by 3 touchdowns, and we do. Donovan Edwards. 2nd touchdown of the day for the Don. 3 rushing touchdowns for Michigan. Or is that 4? I don't remember.
Lining up to add another.
We do receive the second half kickoff. That's something to keep in the back of our minds. 6 plays, a little over a minute. From the goal line. And to the 15. Long field upcoming for Minnesota. So Bangura to the right of Brosmer here on first down, but now you would imagine they're going to throw the football. Will Johnson picked off on the play, and a nice cut tackle by McCorry Page. Hurry up offense for Minnesota. They do have 2 of their timeouts with a minute and change remaining now. And Kenneth Grant was looking to get in there, and he just goes out of bounds there, Bangura. Bizarre decision when you do still have those 2 timeouts. But he didn't even try and pick up the first down. 3rd down and 6. Michigan defense trying yet again. It's a deep ball, and it is picked off by Will Johnson. So now Michigan with 3 timeouts and a minute remaining, with a chance to add on even more.
Not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game.
I just don't get it when it comes to Brosmer. They're just not throwing the football all that much. And the 2 interceptions are just on deep balls. And Kenneth Grant was bearing down as well.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field.
So Michigan takes over at the 38. Orgy. We're going to dump that off. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
Yeah, you saw the experience.
What a swat.
Everybody on the same page. These guys have
So incomplete, 2nd and 10, 58 seconds.
Yeah, so I gotta find a way.
Looking for Loveland. Oh, my goodness. He caught that, but there is a flag now.
Mess up this rhythm they got going.
Oh, my goodness. Loveland even got interfered with, and he caught it. So if we accept the penalty, it's to the 47. If we decline it, it's to the 43. So we'll decline the penalty.
Pass interference, and they'll stand on the results of the play. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a first.
Tyler Morris pressed over there on the right side. There is one safety back there. We're going to dump this off to Loveland.
In the middle, it's Loveland. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size.
Getting Colston Loveland involved now. That's his 4th catch.
Second and short.
And it's going to be, oh, it should have been his 5th. I think Orgy put a little bit too much on that one. 3rd down and 3 now.
That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3.
We're going to find Loveland this time. 1st down, Michigan. We'll spend our first timeout.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout.
35-14.
Up that first down, it would have been decision time for the head coach, right? You're kind of in no man's land on the fridge. Are you trying a long field goal? Are you going?
If they're in man coverage, Colston Loveland could very well be open. And he is going to be open, at least for the moment. Oh, Loveland drops it as the safety hits him. Incomplete pass. It'll be 2nd down. Oh, God, yeah. I threw to the wrong receiver. So now we turn the ball over with 23 seconds to go before halftime. I wanted the route coming back over the middle and hit square when I should have hit circle. 23 seconds, 2 timeouts for Minnesota. Oh, Mason Graham just coming free. This is a screen pass. Makari Page got in there out of bounds after only a gain of 5. Bangura just not really trying to fight for the sticks. I mean, he got timeouts to burn. Fight for the extra yardage. Do something. Mason Graham coming in. Oh, it is picked off by Derek Moore. 3rd pick. Mason Graham hit him as the ball came out. And we've got a big man with ball. 1.5 sacks and now an interception in the first half for Derek Moore. You don't say.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to
So 2 timeouts for Michigan from the 24-yard line. Looking over the middle. Good play yet again. Minnesota's doing a good job of just swatting passes down.
Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now 2nd and 10 from the 24. They'll throw again after the incomplete.
Orgy breaks a sack, and look at all the room for Alex Orgy. Oh, he's going to score! The juke was so unnecessary. Michigan touchdown and a scramble for Alex Orgy on a play that he almost got sacked on.
So explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year. And that's
Turning into a beatdown of the Golden Gophers. And I mean, one mistake really for us all game, and it was the one costly mistake, and it was the interception when we threw to the wrong receiver just a minute ago, but
They'll try to add another to their lead.
complete domination. Zavada's PAT good.
They pushed the lead out a little further. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. So here comes the kickoff.
Well, I think regardless, this kick's getting returned.
Before the half is to give up a
Dolman.
return.
from a yard deep. They're going to bring this out. It's going to kill this first half. That does it, 42-14. Michigan gets the football to start the second half in a blowout. Let's call it what it is, 42-14. Too many mistakes for Minnesota. I did forget about the punt, and, well, the punt was their mistake, and then us roughing the kicker twice. I did kind of forget about that. Edwards. Donovan Edwards again. Stiff arm out past the 40. 156 yards for the Don.
Nice as a play caller. When you've got a running back as good as this guy, right? I mean, you can just dial up.
Should probably be in shoe clock with how many points we put up already. Edwards, not much.
Good things happen. Even when it's not blocked properly, he is still finding ways to rip off long runs. This guy now has
Samaj Morgan could be an option here. Orji. Gonna try the one-on-one coverage. Oh, my goodness. Pass deflections for Minnesota are really saving them from this game being a whole hell of a lot worse. 3rd and 9. Blitz coming. Loveland. They got a hand in on that one, too.
That is a good omen for this.
Wow.
They were getting lit up in the first half. They knew something had to change. So to set the tone like this
Doman.
on their opening drive of the third,
Not a good kick. This is going to be returned. Cullen and others stop Minnesota at the 31. Would you? Damn. Tight end motions to the back. And Mason Graham again. As good of a game as Derek Moore has had, Mason Graham also putting up a fight for Big Ten Defensive Player of the Week. 2nd and 12. Option, and down goes Brosmer. That time it was Kenneth Grant. Did not get the ball out. I'm very lucky he was called down. Otherwise, that's a fumble. It went backwards. Did he get that? No, he didn't get that ball out. Right. So 3rd and 19. First down is at the 41. Grant coming in. Kenneth Grant. He had been relatively silent, at least compared to Mason Graham and Derek Moore. But that defensive stand was mostly Kenneth Grant.
Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now.
Second sack of the game. Second sack of the drive. So punting on 4th and 27. Crawford, we don't run into the kicker. That's good. Stewart, we picked up a block. Not going to get much, but we do get it up to the 47. So let's make that adjustment. Let's head into chew clock. Minnesota's pretty lifeless right now. Let's get out of here before anything bad happens. Donovan Edwards, nada.
I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them.
4 Michigan turnovers, 4 Michigan takeaways, 3 interceptions, and the muffed punt. Edwards out wide, broke one tackle, and Donovan Edwards picks up a first down. Whoa. That came out of nowhere. They've got a safety back at the 25-yard line. That is it. Orji tried to escape, and the ball is on the ground. A fumble for Alex Orji. And Minnesota gets the ball back.
Slick and slippery. You know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field.
Second turnover of the day for Orji. 1 interception. And now the fumble. So good starting field position for Minnesota. Quarterback is back to pass, and he's going to get sacked again. Everybody getting in on the sack party. Josiah Stewart. Loss of 5. That was a really weird play. I think it was a bizarre play action. I thought it was an option because he started to kind of move around a little bit. but then he was back there to back to pass, so I don't know. The second sack of the day for Josiah Stewart. This D-line is feasting today. 2nd and 15, delayed handoff. Runs right into Kenneth Grant as Mason Graham missed him.
Sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right?
They've ran that play 3 or 4 times. Pretty easy to pick up on. 3rd down and 18. Wide receiver screen. Doesn't get much. A yard. 245 yards, 2 touchdowns on 19 of 33 for Bros. Oh, wait, no. That was last week. 9 of 12 for 68 for Brosmer here. If it ain't on the ground, Minnesota ain't moving the ball. Stewart picking up some blocks. Good starting field position now for Michigan from their own 42. Alex Orji has been given the cold symbol. That's not good. Here's Khalil Mullings bouncing off his own players. No gain. Yeah, 4th and 17 is, it's not the most unpopular. They did have a 4th and 27 here in this game. Samaj Morgan, we're going for it again with the deep ball, and it's deflected again. Oh, my God. Credit to the Minnesota defense here in this game. They have deflected a ton of passes. And it's not a terrible ball from Orji. They're just making plays. 3rd and 10, looking for Edwards. That is off of an offensive lineman. And Michigan to punt.
Everybody is pinning their ears back and coming after the quarterback. You try to throw screens behind those. Sometimes they're very successful, but this time
short kick. Fair catch at the 24. Well, not much going on here in the 3rd quarter except some bad offense. And Bangura got 2. Yeah, no long onside kick that time. Long unintentional onside kick. 2nd down and 8. Graham trying to get free. Nice throw from Brosmer. And then just kind of a weird catch animation kind of goofed me up. 1st down Minnesota out to the 44.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
6.5 to play in the 3rd. Tight end motion. And a run. Bangura cut down at a loss of a yard. Sorry, does that say it was Rod Moore? Weird. 2nd and 11. And Brosmer going to get sacked for the 7th time in this game. Josiah Stewart and Mason Graham. And we still have over a quarter left to go, and you would think Minnesota is going to be throwing the ball a lot. 3rd down and 19.
At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert.
On the screen, they ran this earlier. There's a flag down.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
All right.
You just can't hit the...
Let's see it. I mean, okay, at least this is legitimate.
That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. 3 yards.
So 1st down Minnesota to the 46. And an RPO. Big hit by McBurrows after a gain of 4. Daniel Jackson, not much of a factor. What a catch he made in today's IRL game, man. Back of the end zone to make it interesting there at the end. Barham, well, I don't know what the fuck happened there. Kari Page tangled up in that. 3rd and 6. I'd say they'd probably go for it here if they don't pick up the 1st down. Good protection. Oh, and a broken tackle, but it's still going to be fourth down. And now the ball is on the ground, and it's picked up by Josiah Stewart. Let's see if this stands as a fumble.
Always thinking about as a defensive player, man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain.
What the hell?
That ball's a little bit slick, and more
Will Johnson strip this ball out?
really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football.
Williams catches it.
On top of it, forcing the turnover.
That replay there leads me to believe this is probably going to get reviewed.
Here comes the Michigan offense.
It's
back on
not.
the field. The last
No
time
review
we saw
on
this
it.
offense, we had to
So a
look
genuine fumble, first down Michigan.
Just had no rhythm
Edwards.
in that last
Edwards.
drive. Someone's gonna have to step up and
Nice
make a
carry,
play.
gain of 5.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards.
We're looking at a
First down, get some
scoreless
positive momentum.
third quarter here. Edwards with a cutback. Donovan Edwards crossing midfield as he is nearing 200 yards on the ground with under 20 carries.
going up top on first down.
Orji going to take what he can get, which is going to be a first down.
Bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Wolverines.
Defensive end that was on Orji there. Just wanted to make sure that he got him to the sideline, I guess. Edwards. 9 more.
After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Yeah, this coaching
On his
staff,
19th
this
carry.
offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive
Couple
off
more
the ball on
plays
first down.
left to
These
go
running plays
here.
and efficiency.
Edwards, a little bit of an overthrow. The Don hangs on.
And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the
Alex Orji, 20 of 27,
The Wolverines
but
have
2
pushed it inside
interceptions,
the 20.
or actually an interception and a fumble. 2 turnovers, not what we're after.
Looking to pass inside the
Orji
red
hit as he fires.
zone.
Lucky that's not intercepted. 2nd down and 10.
After missed
We will make this the final play of quarter number 3. And here is Donovan Edwards breaking tackles. It'll be 3rd and inches
solid pickup
as we will start the 4th quarter. 42-14 Michigan.
Second in California, they
And what I do believe is going to be a scoreless 3rd quarter, which after all the points that were flying in the first half is really shocking. I don't really like Orji being under center. It's a 4-man front for Minnesota as we start the 4th quarter with a 3rd and inches. Edwards, 1st and goal, Michigan from the 5.
stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
I am kind of surprised the starters are still in the game.
This offense.
Donovan Edwards to the 2, to the 1.
Way ever closer, all the way down to the 1 yard.
Also definitely 5-0.
See if they can get
Oh,
it
yeah.
on 2nd and goal.
Morris, it's intercepted at the goal line. An odds bit of zone coverage there.
And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to him.
I mean, the guy, he just looks wide open, and then
never say
that
die.
guy's zone is
These young players,
just takes him right in the direction. So that is the 2nd interception for Alex Orji.
football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros.
Nice little wrinkle in the Minnesota
Minnesota
defense.
has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field.
Well, Minnesota has made a quarterback change, and immediately he gets the same treatment that Brosmer did all game. Mason Graham, another sack.
Sacks on the day, and possibly more to come. Still time left in this football game.
I wonder if the backups are in all across
This offensive line better do
on this Minnesota offense now. Chalking this one up for an L, and
So now they're
saying, let's
squaring
get outta
away
here.
2nd and long from their 20.
2nd down and 17, where Minnesota has been the majority, especially here.
Feeling some heat.
Oh, wow, what a throw, but
Connect on his first
incomplete
throw.
downfield.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing if they stop the pass, they win the game, and they have done that. Their guys have won one-on-one.
3rd and 17.
Get to the quarterback. They've been mixing up their looks. They haven't even allowed 100 yards passing in this one, and that's why they are way ahead here in the
Graham and others. Ball is bouncing around. 4th down and Minnesota.
Deliberate, and it'll bring up
I'm wondering then if this quarterback change was an injury.
You know, this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here
4th
you
and
are, you're
17.
trailing in the game. Defense knows
Here we
they can
go.
throw it. They're picking
Can't
their
get any
spots.
pressure. Intercepted by Makari Page, and he's going to take it to the house. Pick 6, Makari Page.
this
Yet another interception thrown by a Minnesota quarterback, and Michigan adds on even more.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on.
That could have been either Page or Ernest Hausman who intercepted that ball. They were both there to make it 49-14. A little bit right there on that, but oh well. It is up and good. 4 interceptions now for Michigan, as well as a fumble recovery. 2 fumble recoveries, actually.
Kent State is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Josh Cribbs
To the 20-yard line. What a bizarre commentary line. Kent State is trailing right now, but the program that gave us Josh Cribbs should never be counted out. Oh, that's a good throw over the middle. We got a flag down, and we may have roughed the quarterback again. Nope, this is going to be a hold. So bring it back. So make it 1st and 20 from the 10.
We'll see if it costs this offense here. Looking for a productive play on 1st down.
And play action. Nobody can get free. Jay Sean Barham had that interception, but it was off his hands.
Dealing with a 2nd and 10.
2nd and 20.
He's looking to throw.
All right, that's oh my goodness, what a catch!
And chunk plays.
Rod Moore caught the man midair, but couldn't punch the ball out.
And there was no question.
First down.
That's
Wow.
where the quarterback was going. He
Minnesota hasn't made many stunning plays here today, but that was really nice. That one out wide.
Using the quick game.
Gain of 3.
Just a few on that completion. Offense gets set for 2nd down.
D-line taking a little bit of a beating on this drive here early.
He's looking to
Pressure lobbed out there. Oh, it was caught. I don't even know if that was the intended receiver. I think they were trying to go back to Brockerton or whatever his name is, and the ball was underthrown, but I guess it could have been targeted to either one of them. 3rd and inches.
You're not getting past the sticks. This defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last
To throw.
lead the clock.
Over the middle and incomplete.
receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, they will line up and go for this.
Defense is dialed in right now, guys. They've got the lead. They're expecting
Oh, Michigan's incredibly lucky they're not 2 and 3. They have not been able to finish games the last couple weeks, but win is a win for sure. Quick throw over the middle. He hangs on.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before.
Dylan Whitkey is the quarterback now.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10.
And in another short pass.
And he'll step across the
Gaining
sideline
6,
after making
Daniel
a great
Jackson.
gain on that one. That last completion-
Big part of why Minnesota, I think, is been down in this game is just that you got to be able to get Jackson the football, and they just haven't. Tackle there by Rod Moore, Quentin Redding on the catch as Minnesota marching down the field for a rare time here today. Under 9 to play. And a run. It's going backwards. Graham and Grant, as well as apparently Ernest Hausman, are in on the stop. 2nd and 13. And quarterback rolling out. Fires. That's low. Good attempt to get that ball out there. 3rd and 13 from the 29. And Minnesota missed a field goal from around about that spot earlier, but let's be honest, they're not going for field goals. This will be their third down of the drive. 4th down, rather. And Mason Graham is in there. Turnover on downs. 7 tackles for loss for Mason Graham here today. And here is Edwards. He's got to be at 200 now, yeah? Oh, yeah, well over it. 217 for the dime.
Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Toss. Edwards. Thought I was going to be able to find a crack in between our two blocks over there on that left side. We just did not. 3rd down and 1. 3 tight ends to the left side. Counter play for Edwards. Not going to get it. 4th down. So we will punt it away. Dolman. Good boot, but into the wind. Not good punt coverage and a fair catch at the 31. So a short rest for the Michigan defense. March down the field on last time Minnesota had the ball. Thrown. Oh, they threw underneath there. 1st down and across midfield to the 46. Clock running. Just over 5 to play. Graham trying to find his way through. An open man yet again. Whoa, spin move. And another 1st down. Whitkey, 8 of 14 for 98 yards. I believe he is out passing Brosmer, who played 3 quarters. Mason Graham fighting to get free. Screen pass. Missed tackle there. Will Johnson hauls down Mangum. 2nd down and 2. I think their plans of trying to get back in this game are about dead now. It's another screen and over the head of the intended receiver. 3rd and 2. Safe to say at this point, Michigan will improve to 5-0. We'll see what happens with Georgia as they have a big game this week against Alabama, and Ernest Hausman forces 4th and 1, and Minnesota is going to take the points. Or at least attempt. Missed one earlier. Did not run into the kicker this time, and the field goal is good. So make it 49-17.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one.
Georgia with a big game against Alabama, so if they can't come through, I'd imagine it's us at number 1. And here goes Stewart on a rare return for us. Hole closed up. We really don't need Donovan Edwards to be the one to run this ball. I really probably should put somebody else in, but we're going to be pretty close to getting this game over with. Yeah, Edwards feels pretty slow. Wear and tear isn't that terrible, but we're going to take Donovan out. We learned our lesson from building CMU, where Clayton McCardle is out for the rest of the season on that. So we'll send in Hall.
I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game.
2nd and 6 on the counter.
Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Make it 3rd and 5, but this will run it down to the 2-minute warning. Hi, you got a lot of shit.
He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last ball.
We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will.
Oh, the NFL's going to love Clayton McCardle. I'm going to flip this play to the big part of the field, see if that does us any favors, see if we can pick up this first. 3rd down and 5. Hall outside. Got blocks. Hall with a whole bunch of room to run. Out past the 40. And now Michigan, we're going to run one more real play here, I guess, and then take some knees as Hall gets stuffed as we couldn't make up our mind. But we will head to at least one kneel down.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly.
Going to be pretty close. Snap it with one. I think we just have enough of a differential to the point that that's going to do it. I guess we're going to find out. Nothing's going to matter. It's going to be 49-17 Michigan. We will be 5-0.
football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff. Rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.